Alright guys, so today I wanted to talk about how a few months ago we saw Timothee Chalamet was named as the next Willy Wonka, right? And today they started filming and the cast got announced, and the cast is just absolutely stacked. You've got Rowan Atkinson, Olivia Coleman, who just rose to fame through playing Queen Elizabeth in The Crown, and the cast just looks amazing. So I wanted to talk about two things today, and that was that one being the cast being terrific, and two, why I think Timothee Chalamet will be probably the best Willy Wonka we've seen. He's copped some slack in the last few months when this news got announced that, oh, he's not going to be like Johnny Depp, he's not going to be like the original, he's not going to be, like all these different ones, and they're saying that he's just not that caliber or he just looks a bit different. Me, I'm on a complete different side of the coin. I think Timothee Chalamet has proven in his films that he is this type of actor. He's a character actor in its true form. I think he's just a modern age character actor. I think his cadence and the way he carries himself is that of a person in the modern era, and people don't like to associate modern actors with being good actors, and I think it's ridiculous. And so I think Timothee Chalamet will be perfect for this role, and that is because I've seen a film that he was in, right, called Miss Stevens, and he plays this character who's a little goofy, a little weird, and he's able to do it in such a real way. This character is so unrealistic, yet he is able to deliver this performance that humanizes it, that makes you really want to love this character and believe this character, and it's just a terrific film and an amazing performance all round. He does some quirky things in his movements, he does quirky things with his face, with his voice, and he's able to kind of pull off things in his eyes that many actors can't. And that's why I think he will make the best Willy Wonka we have seen. So, Johnny Depp was terrific, the original was terrific, but Timothée Chalamet has this ability to kind of merge many different acting styles. Sometimes he does things with his body which is very, very Charlie Chaplin-esque, and I think that suits Willy Wonka well. He's a quirky guy, as we all know, but there has to be some form of humanization like what Johnny Depp did. Yet also, he needs that physical transformation and needs to carry himself a little bit weird physically. And that's what Timothée Chalamet can do so well. And I think the movies that he's done that are super famous are the ones that maybe he doesn't show that side of his acting, but if you go through and you watch all of his things, if you watch his theatre, you can find some of his theatre performances on YouTube, and he really can embody quirkiness, embody a whole character physically, and it's just amazing, and that's what you really need to see in an actor playing Willy Wonka, right? So I think he's just going to be terrific. I think he's going to nail it. He even has the face. Willy Wonka has that face, and it's kind of almost good bone structure. Like, he's so close to being good looking, yet he's a little on the ugly side. And I think Timothée Chalamet has the right face for that. He's more similar to Johnny Depp than people think, and I think he will just humanize it in the way that Johnny Depp did, but go a little further physically and make that character probably the best we've seen. And also, I want to talk about the cast. The cast is just terrific. I think this cast is just, it's only going to add to the film. I haven't seen who Rowan Atkinson's playing or who Olivia Coleman has been playing. I don't think that's been released. All I know is they've started filming today, and they've held this piece of information very sacred, seeing as no one knew who was in this film until now. But I think just from the cast alone, this movie's going to be amazing. I believe review-wise, the Johnny Depp Willy Wonka didn't do as well as the original, somewhere in the 50, 60 mark, maybe below 60, but I think this one is going to, I don't want to say 80 plus, but I think it can definitely get into the 70s. I think just the story that Willy Wonka is kind of makes it unable to reach that top tier level, just critics being critics, but I think this film will definitely be rated the highest of them all. It's going to be amazing. The cast is going to show that. Timothée Chalamet's performance is going to show that. And I also wonder where they're going to go with it, right? How the factory is going to look, where they can change things, because of course it is sort of close to the date that the Johnny Depp one was made. That was not too long ago, I think 15 years maybe. So I think this one has got to be different. It's got to be different to what we've seen before. Otherwise, people are going to be like, it's just a copy, it's just a money grab. And that's, of course, not what they want to do. And I think these actors are all very strong actors and a true artist, and I don't think they would sign on to a film if they didn't like the script, if they thought the script was a copy and a remake, regardless of how much money they would make. So I think just by them signing on and actors of this caliber, it proves that the story is going to be amazing, and I cannot be more excited for this film. Like I said, Timothee Chalamet is just going to be terrific. And if you go back and watch his old movies, like Miss Stevens, like I said, go and watch that film. He is amazing, and you will see why I think he can deliver the best Willy Wonka performance and humanize it so well. I can't be more excited for this. I'm repeating myself now because I am just super, super excited. But yeah, go back and watch his old films. You'll see what I mean. He can carry himself in such a way that Willy Wonka needs as an actor, and I think they really made the right decision with this and all the casting. So once again, can't wait, and see you guys on the next news episode. And if you guys liked watching that video, please be sure to hit the subscribe button. I'm really happy to have started doing movie episodes, to be doing movie news episodes now, and to be talking about film, just due to the fact that my film podcast has been doing really well. I'm really happy to, bring more movie content and more movie news content via my personal channel too. I will still be doing vlogs as well, because that making short films and vlogs is my other passion in film creating. But talking about movie news and bringing my podcast to this channel is really important as well. So if you really like the video and you want to become part of this family, because I really want to build a good cinephile family here, be sure to hit that subscribe button.